Good day, good day, good day, everyone, and welcome to Bee's Country Corner. Um, I've noticed I got a couple new followers going along. We're getting there, definitely getting there. Um, Tuesday, I'm probably going to put up a live thing in advance. I want to do a recipe. A lady asked me about chicken. What is it called? Jalapeno chicken casserole. So we are going to do that this week. So if you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to join. All right, so we're going to do a really quick, I always say quick, it never ends up being quick, but we just like to say that, I guess. We're going to do a Valentine's Day craft. How about that? Let me turn off my mouse so we don't have any boo-boos. All right, so if you guys watched any of my Christmas DIY, I made a Christmas DIY out of a wooden cheese board. That's all it is. A wooden cheese board, chalk painted it white. This was already painted because I ended up doing a boo-boo on it prior to my tutorial in the last one, guys. So this is already pre-painted. I think it came like in a package of 3 and they were on clearance. I think I got them like 2 years ago, to be honest. So today we are going to do a Valentine's Day one instead of I'm getting red paint all over it. That's okay. All right, so first things first. I know I'm freezing. I'm always cold. I don't know why. I made this heart cutout for that heart pillow that we did for the other DIY. But what I want to do first, before we even touch this, is we are going to take this and I am going to Mod Podge some of this on there. Tissue paper, as we might say. I'm going to cut some off just so I don't have all of that in front of me. I mean, you can use white. You can use any color. I also ended up painting before I got on live. So you guys are, watching every single thing and waiting for stuff. I can't have that go in the garbage. Letters, wooden letters. And I painted them, spells love. And I painted them red. With me lifting this, I can see a couple white spots. These are hard to get. That's why my finger looks the way it does, because I'm like holding down. You don't have to get the backs because it's going to be glued, but don't ask me why. I think it's just because a lot of the paint got to the back of it that I just ended up painting the back of it. Okay, make sure these are going the right way. Of course, the back is a lot darker than the other. And all I'm using, guys, is that chalky finish for glass. You can use it on anything, not just for glass. I'm just trying to make sure that they look covered. I don't know if you ever use chalk paint. Some of you use chalk paint. You can tell, like when you just put a first coat, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like you got a full coverage. Like my heart is a lot lighter than another. So that's why my finger looks like that. Trying to hold and paint at the same time. And then, but this is why I save all my paper bags too. I use my paper bags to craft on a lot, guys. It just saves on, buying other stuff and spending the money and stuff that's just going to go in the garbage. So I tend to save my paper bags and reuse those for crafts or whatever else. So in the meantime, those can dry. And by that time, we are going to Mod Podge our heart with some red tissue paper. Grab my Mod Podge. Hope everybody is having a fantastic weekend. Tomorrow is Monday. The weekend is pretty much over. Hallelujah. So what I'm doing, I just took on just a cardboard box, guys. There's a couple other tutorials I want to do with making some hearts, even Easter eggs coming around the time when, Easter and spring is around. What we're going to do with some cardboard. So we're just going to take our tissue paper and we're just going to, and it's okay if this is bumpy because this is not meant to be perfect by any means, guys. By any means. And I am just taking my fingers and pressing. And as you can see in the box, it's got the lines that go down. So I think it just gives it a lot of added dimension. So what you want to do is take some Mod Podge and wet your edges. I mean, you definitely want to go over this again, but to get your edges off without tearing everything into shreds, I always wet my edges, guys. Then it gives it the opportunity to pull off and be even. But I'm giving this just another layer of Mod Podge. Not too much to where it's soaking through, because you got to remember it is cardboard behind there. Not plastic or anything. I pulled on that way too much. But that's okay because I'll cover it. As you can see, I'm just pulling away. Pulling away. Nice and generous. And because we're not going to see the back, just take whatever excess and just flip it over. I don't know if that's wet enough over here on this side. There we go. And then just gently tear apart, as you can see that. So what I'm going to do, and I have a boo-boo over here and over here I'd like to fix. And over here too. So what I'm thinking about doing, just because this is thin, I didn't think this was going to be as thin. So what we are going to do is we are going to put another layer on top, guys. Yeah, just because it is awful thin. I mean, I could have probably got away with one layer, but there's too many missing. So I'm just going to not put as much Mod Podge on. And then I'm just going to be careful pressing down like I did before. Okay, so little creaks and cracks and crevices in there, that's just fine. Perfectly fine. Because we don't want this perfect. Ta-da-da. And it looks so much better too. It looks a lot darker. So I'm going to do, just so I'm not, I'm going to leave a little bit at the edge, just so I can roll it over. I'm going to stick a little bit of Mod Podge on the edges again. I just leave a little bit So I can roll it over. Not too much. Okay. Take our edges a little bit. Push that right over. And go right down the side. Run it with your hands if you want. Just be careful, because tissue paper is just very fragile. And you don't need to see the back. I mean, if you want to do the back, that's fine by me, but I won't need the back. I don't think. I doubt I do, but we'll check it out in a minute. So I want to make sure this fits on my cheese board perfectly. Alrighty. Rub some of this on there. Nice and carefully. And I like that it has like all the little, like the crackness in it. You know, once this dries, it'll look a lot better. I mean, it's still wet. We might just put one on the back, depending on how this fits, guys. Depending on how this fits. Oh, yeah. You're definitely going to have to do one on the back. No biggie. Don't take that long. Let that dry a little bit. Dry it with my hands. Or try to anyways. Grab some of that and just... There. Looks like aged with it, you know, being that bumpy and then the lines. Just don't want to rip anything up on the edges, guys. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this side. Not using that much Mod Podge, just a little bit. Just enough to wet it. And get this on the back. I don't want to get it too wet. The only thing with, excuse me, the back of this with the writing, I mean, you can see, you can always go over it again if you want to, but I'm not really worried about it. No one's going to see the back part really, because it's going to be up against the wall, but just in case you have it somewhere else, you're going to want to make sure it's okay, or don't cut a box with writing and stuff on it like I did. Okay. I don't want to. All right, so I'm going to take some Mod Podge and we're going to get the edges and close them off right here. And then you won't be able to see the cardboard on the side either. Because these edges that we left is overlapping. And it actually looks good. Looks great. Okay. Oop. That's a lot of Mod Podge on the edge here. And all that. Goodness. That's for sure. Just taking it and sealing the edges. Take some of this off. Alright, that's done. Quick and simple. I've even done it with paper towels too. You can take paper towels and paper towel your whatever you choose to do. Done Easter eggs, you name it. Okay. This is going to have to dry for sure, but this part's going to be our back because it's got the. I want to take my letters. And we're just going to line up our letters. I'm just playing around with it, guys, to see where I want everything. I just put this right in the middle. Right in the middle. Oop. And I did a heart too, but I was thinking about maybe instead of using the O, using the heart. This up here like that. Okay. Whew, starting not to feel very well all of a sudden. It's been a long day, I guess. L-O-V-E. You definitely gotta let that big heart dry. But this is how I have it so far. Ooh. And I still gotta fix the paint on that. So like this, I'm gonna glue all this down. And then I'm going to add some ribbon to this. But because this is wet, and I didn't realize how wet this is going to be, this is going to have to dry for a little bit before we can even put that down. So what I'm going to do is let this dry for a while. And I have another small DIY I want to do with you guys too. So what I'll do is either jump on later or jump on tomorrow. I'll probably do a morning one instead of an evening one. Jump on tomorrow and we'll finish that, and we'll do the other one that I want to do. I'm trying to get the rest of my Christmas down and my Valentine's up. And like I said, I don't do a lot of Valentine's Day decorations. Few things here or there. That's about it. But that's what we have done so far, guys. Like I said, I'm going to let it all sit and dry. I do need to touch up some of the numbers with paint and stuff like that. I'm sorry I didn't get to finish it with you guys. For some reason, I'm not feeling really well tonight either. I haven't felt well all day, and I figured maybe I could come down here and do a video for everybody. But, I mean, I'm sorry, but that's as far as I can go tonight. I don't know. I've been pretty much resting all day in the midst of trying to help my daughter with my grandson as well. But she's been actually letting me rest as much as possible. So I appreciate everybody, and I apologize I'm cutting the video short. I'm just not feeling very well right now. Not feeling so well. So we will definitely finish that tomorrow. And anyways, that has to dry, unfortunately. And then we'll do another fun one. But for the ones that are following me, I do want to give you guys an opportunity to win something that one of my DIYs I make. I will give you guys an option of 3 to choose from. I will figure out some type of fun game to play. And the ones that are following me will get the opportunity to win as long as you like, subscribe, and share. You guys have a great night. Have a blessed Sunday and a great day. My days and nights are mixed up. But anyways, I appreciate all you guys and God bless.